Heads of State review. Priyanka Chopra saves the day in John Cena and Idris ElbaLed action comedy. Heads of State movie review. In Heads of State, a high-octane political action comedy streaming on Prime Video, the buddy formula of mismatched leads gets a flashy upgrade with Idris Elba and John Cena at the helm. But it's Priyanka Chopra Jonas who ultimately walks away with the most memorable moments, asserting, once again, that she belongs not just in Bollywood royalty but in the global action elite. Directed by Ilya Huller. Nobody, Hardcore Henry, Heads of State throws together a fictional US President and UK Prime Minister in the middle of a full-blown assassination plot. President Will Derringer John Cena, a former action star turned political figure, is vain, impulsive and oddly lovable. Prime Minister Sam Clark Idris Elba is the polar opposite. He is stoic, composed and constantly unimpressed. When their plane crashes en route to a NATO summit, they're forced to survive in enemy territory, dodging bullets, betrayals, and the burden of diplomacy. For Indian audiences, Priyanka Chopra's role as MI6 agent Noel Bissett is a huge reason to hit play, and thankfully, the payoff is real. The movie opens with her high-octane action sequence at Spain's Tomatina festival, setting a thrilling tone. Though she disappears for a while, she returns midway with commanding presence, fluid fight choreography and whip-smart one-liners. Noel Bissett isn't a token sidekick or love interest, she's a fully realized, no-nonsense operative who literally saves the two most powerful men on the planet. Chopra, seasoned with past action hits like Dawn, Mary Kom, Quantico, and Citadel, delivers a physically convincing and charismatic performance that makes the spy fantasy feel tangible. It's particularly refreshing to see a South Asian woman in a leading action role that doesn't reduce her to a cliché copyright but empowers her as the smartest person in the room and often, the strongest. Her flashback sequence revealing how she survived a covert operation gone wrong is both cheeky and cool. Whether she's sliding into combat mode or trading barbs with Cena and Elba, Priyanka Chopra is perfectly cast, commanding the screen every time she appears. As for the film's headliners, Cena and Elba make an unlikely but watchable pair. Cena plays Derringer with the same exaggerated bravado he brought to Peacemaker, skewering the Hollywood auteur-net politician archetype with abandon. Elba, ever the professional, gives his stiff, brooding prime minister just enough dry humor to prevent him from becoming a bore. Together, they bicker, banter and bomb their way across Eastern Europe in a bromantic detour full of explosions and ego clashes. While their chemistry can feel forced early on, it eventually hits its rhythm. Elba plays straight man to Cena's bombast, and some of their comic moments like disguising themselves as Canadians to avoid attention land well. Huller's direction leans into the absurdist energy he's known for. He stages elaborate, kinetic action scenes that rarely pause to breathe, from a thrilling mid-air assault on Air Force One to a firefight involving the president's heavily armored limo the Beast. One visually striking moment includes drone POV shots reminiscent of Hardcore Henry, a creative, chaotic touch. However, while the action is slick and often inventive, the comedy doesn't always stick the landing. It tries to balance political satire, slapstick, and buddy humor, but some jokes feel recycled or undercooked. The script teases a parody of real-world politics, but it never quite commits, offering caricature rather than critique. Jack Quaid makes a delightful, if brief, appearance as an excitable CIA weapons expert. His manic energy adds a fun burst of chaos in the second act. Meanwhile, the villains are generic at best, and their convoluted motives exist mostly to keep the chase going. The plot is merely a peg for the film's true intent to entertain with stylish mayhem and loud laughs. By the climax, the film leans into its fantasy logic full tilt, abandoning realism for bombastic set pieces. But that's the charm of Heads of State. It knows what it is, an action comedy romp that doesn't want you to think too hard. It delivers on entertainment, if not depth, and does so with style. What elevates it beyond standard fare is its cast, particularly Priyanka Chopra Jonas. At a time when Hollywood is expanding its lens, her role feels both earned and overdue, giving global audiences a glimpse of what Indian fans have known for years. Priyanka Chopra is a powerhouse. Latest blogs.